After the most insane finish in Dynasty history, Purdue sits at number 4 in the nation. Now week 12 brings Michigan State into West Lafayette, and this Purdue team sits with a record of 9-1 with the top 4 spot on the line today. It's time to protect our ranking, protect our conference position. Week 12 starts now. Welcome to Gamer Ability. Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 26 Dynasty Mode Series video. Today, we're in week 12 of 2027, and Ryan Gamer and the Purdue Boilermakers are at home, ranked number 4 in the nation, facing off in a Big Ten battle against the Michigan State Spartans. Going into this game, this Purdue team is coming off a historical win, the best win so far in this dynasty. 0 seconds on a clock, scoring a touchdown. It was absolutely phenomenal. The most insane finish I've ever had. If you missed the last episode, make sure you go back and watch it because it was absolutely incredible. But going into this game, we have a record of 9-1, and we're 6-1 in the Big Ten. Michigan State on the other side is 6-4, and they're 4-3 in the Big Ten. Now, taking a look at these two teams by the numbers, yes, we should win big time, but in college football, you never know. Anything can happen. And here's a look at Michigan State's last 7 games on their schedule. So they're on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to Indiana and Michigan, and both of those games were home games, and they close out on the road against Purdue and then Penn State. Now, it's important to point out, we only have 2 games left in the season, including today's matchup against Michigan State, and they are both home games. Facing off against Michigan State on November 20th, and then the regular season finale, a rivalry game, Purdue against Indiana. This Indiana team that's been struggling this year. So now let's take a look at the team comparisons here for offense and defense. Michigan State has a 7th-ranked offense in points per game in the Big Ten, actually better than us barely. We're sitting at number 9 in the Big Ten. Now, they are 4th in passing here in the conference, and this Purdue team is not the greatest passing team, but we are one of the best rushing teams, and we have way more rushing yards than Michigan State does. But where we shine is right here, the best defense in the Big Ten, and Michigan State, they're all the way down there outside the top 10 here in the defensive comparisons. And now on to the top stories. So the first one is the Heisman watch, and Purdue's running back Justin Marshall is still number 1. So, I mean, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to lock in Heisman, and we're going to have our first Heisman here in this dynasty, which is going to be awesome. Now, we saw this matchup was happening last week. So Florida ended up taking down Auburn in a huge win. So that's going to really shake up the top 25. And that's not all. Look at Kennesaw State. Their strong safety won Player of the Week. Yes, this is Defensive Player of the Week in entirety of college football. So it doesn't show this, but those 2 interceptions were 2 interceptions for a touchdown as well. So yeah, 2 touchdowns there for Ty Hyman for Kennesaw State. Pretty cool to see Kennesaw State there on the best player of the week. And here's the updated top 25 going into week number 12. Ohio State number 1, Miami, Georgia, Purdue, Michigan, Florida, Alabama, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, and North Texas make out the top 10. Now, North Texas is the only undefeated team now. They're 10-0. Actually, I take that back. Colorado State over there at number 22 is undefeated as well. But let's see how this looks in the college football playoff bracket if the season ended today. It would be Ohio State, Miami, Georgia, and Purdue. It would be huge if we can actually stay in that top 4, getting the first round bye. First round would be Clemson against Michigan, Notre Dame against Oklahoma, Baylor against Florida, and North Texas against Alabama. Now here's your look at the Big Ten conference standings. Look at this. It is a fight. Number 1, Purdue, Michigan number 2, Ohio State, and USC all with the 6-1 record. I mean, we got to win out. We got to win out here. We got to make sure we lock in the win against Michigan State today, and then also close out in the finale against Indiana. We need to win both to make the conference game, because any loss here and we're outside the Big Ten Conference Championship. But it's time to play some football, everybody. If you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. It is time for week 12, number 4 Purdue against Michigan State.
Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. taking on last year's national champions, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
I tell you, there's always the nerves. We had the Heisman running back, though. Let's have a big-time game. We should be able to run all over their defensive line. This shouldn't even be close. It really shouldn't. Now, they do have a really good pass game. We have to watch out for that, but they don't have the greatest offensive line. So we didn't get pressure at all last week. We better get pressure this week.
Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things.
Listen to the Boilermakers fan base. They are fired up. Boiler up.
That will lead, and it's nice
That's a pick.
to have those guys on your team.
I feel like you should have went for the pick.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Makes the grab down the left
What was our defensive back? What was our defensive back doing? What?
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
That looked like me trying to make a tackle. I did not turn into him. That was not me. I tell you, what about that Hail Mary touchdown with 0 seconds left last week? I still can't believe it. That would have ended our season if we lose. If we would have lost. I mean, it would have. It would have knocked us out of the playoffs, most likely. But oh boy, that was insane. These last 2 weeks in a row, we almost won against Ohio State by a Hail Mary as well. Like, that's crazy.
Citrus Bowl when I was playing, he was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range.
Okay, pick that off.
Stop the two of them. They went up and
right
down
in his hands, he dropped it.
Throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop it.
We're going to get picks today. I mean, their quarterback is throwing it up there. He's not afraid to throw it. Drill him. Yes. Love to hit quarterbacks. You all know that.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
What happened to our defensive line? We couldn't get any pressure last week. We can't get any pressure against them. They don't have the greatest offensive line. They have good receivers.
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
I know the cornerback was blitzing there, but if he recognizes the throw, that's an interception.
What's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender.
In real life, that's a pick, but in this game, you know, if they're blitzing, they're blitzing. Like, very rarely will they get off the blitz and do that. But, oh, boy.
A great catch and run for 6.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
I mean, listen, Michigan State came ready to play. Simple as that. Our defense did not look ready. We got no pressure whatsoever. We have the best pass rush in college football. It's not even close, but this is 2 weeks in a row where the struggles continue.
Setting up for the extra
well, and Ohio State, but that offensive line against Ohio State, I mean, that line could block anybody. I mean, they were unstoppable.
So they put together a 9-play,
that Buckeye offensive line is the best offensive line we've faced.
Finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
Don't worry, we have Justin Marshall.
He'll bring it back from inside his
Jerry sit out Justin Marshall the entire week of practice. No practice whatsoever. He sit there and watched film. That's it.
Boilermakers offense will try to get something going with their first possession.
So yeah, he should have a big-time game.
Able to command some extra attention. It could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide.
Justin
that guy
Marshall.
Makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you, and he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy.
We should have cut that to the right.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident.
Oh, that is great blocking.
Oh, he's got some space.
If number 2, Tuggle, holds his block, that's a touchdown. If Tuggle can hold a second longer, he's taking that to the house. Nobody would catch him.
He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
I mean, watch him go.
As he gets the first down, they'll mark him at the 48.
Is he okay?
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great.
That looked like a wrestling suplex.
And how do you finish decides if you win that big
He just got power drived.
He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
That was rude.
The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it.
Good thing that was back shoulder. Could have been picked.
First down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And he really needed a hold.
He never drops that. Never.
Loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last
Asamoah, the hero last game, caught the Hail Mary, 0 seconds left. We're looking at him, and also looking at Branch on the outside.
And that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to
Justin Marshall.
Hits him inside.
There he is. My 3rd read.
All that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Once I saw how slow 45 was when he jumped up, I'm like, okay, yeah, right. Like, that's Justin Marshall all day. Once I saw where the safety was, that's an easy touchdown.
Extra point and the top.
That's what we do. Justin Marshall, Heisman frontrunner, does it again.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
Defense, you got to wake up. Jerry had a long talk with the defense. He had them fired up on the sideline. They got to go out there and deliver.
Drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Listen, press them all day. We got way more speed than they do.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat.
How is that not holding?
And got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there.
I feel like I got hold, but I don't know. What do I know?
That time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Good hit. 3rd and 1.
Really close to that 1st down marker, but they
Go double mug. I'm blitzing. If they want to throw it, they can throw it. Oh, they're not throwing it. That's quarterback sneak. Run, commit up the middle.
He'll go to the sneak. Got the 1st down. Looking for more.
Good try.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Why can't we get through? I tell you, I've been one of the best defensive ends last year and this year up till last week. Ohio State got us rattled, clearly. Ohio State and Penn State.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Ohio State got us rattled because we lost. Penn State got us rattled because we won by a Hail Mary. A wild 4th quarter. Like 3 lead changes or maybe 4 lead changes. That was nuts.
They don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this
play inside. Do not allow anything. I'm being the safety here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
I was there.
It's Boyd. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I just didn't read it right. That's our zone. That's why I was playing there, to take down the slant. Either slant. I missed them both.
The X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Can't get anything going right now on defense. We know they have one of the best passing offenses in the Big Ten.
Right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And it's showing. 3rd and 2.
The thing I like about this
edge blitz, send it.
In his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly.
Somebody's got to get pressure.
They've got great chemistry together.
They didn't like the look. Let the time run out. Smart.
Punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
I mean, they are showing that they're one of the best passing offenses. Simple as that. They're doing this on the best defense. Not just the best defense in the Big Ten, one of the best defenses in the nation.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Hey, that song will get you fired up. That was awesome.
Finds his man. It's Jeffrey.
That won't.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Love the route.
Great coverage. He was right there. Look, that was great coverage. Just a great catch.
He's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
The defense has been tough recently. Penn State, we dominated on defense, but so did Penn State.
Inside the red zone. Got his man. He breaks the tackle.
You got to wrap up, though. Good hit, but you got to finish it. Yeah, Penn State is wild. First 3 quarters, defensive battle. Then the 4th quarter is just an offensive onslaught for both teams.
When you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So
you need a pick right here.
Try to get him involved in the passing game as well. You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is.
I wanted to crush the quarterback. What a read, though. Somebody has to get off the edge on the other side. What are we doing? Is this the same Boilermakers defense? The #1 defense?
Finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
We better wake up. We better wake up fast, or our season might be over today.
Lining up to
home game. It's becoming a trap game by Michigan State here. It looks like it's a home game for them.
And the extra point is true, and
what is happening? Are they trapping us in our home stadium?
4-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back.
We barely had the ball, but we've scored.
They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
I mean, he's just so good. He just outran. Their defensive lineman was out, there to make a tackle. He just outran them.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this.
Look at our offensive line, too. We knew we could run all over them.
43-yard line. It's a
play action. I love it.
And they've got it in plus territory. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Beautiful.
He's got his man across the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
I'll tell you one thing, Michigan State can hit.
Spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they
beautiful
get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid
and we made adjustments to wear and tear at the end of the last episode, and it's already looking so much better. Like, it was so unrealistic, and we'll keep monitoring it if we need to change it more. But I was looking at, like, realistic wear and tear sliders, and it seems like we could even move it a little bit more. But let's just see how what we change does. It's looking good right now, but obviously it's early in the game.
Second and goal for the offense.
But it's looking good so far.
The run up the middle, trying to power to
Bill
the
Davis
line.
almost got a touchdown there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another
I don't like it.
opportunity.
I don't like it at all.
Third and goal. Offense calls a timeout here.
This is when we need
Critically
Justin
important to
Marshall,
make
but he's
sure
had
they have
10
the
carries
right play
already.
call,
Feels
and
like.
everyone on the same page here.
Okay. You already know the play. The Ryan Gamer slot corner. Slot pivot. We're looking at Bill Davis on a slant.
In the red zone. They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through
Blitz
this
all
time?
day.
It's third.
All day, every day. Come on.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's what I was hoping for. And that's what you're hoping for there, that they're going to sell out on the run on the best rushing offense.
When you do that, they find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Cleared out the inside. What a throw and what a catch. Our running backs are playing big today. Great running plays by Justin Marshall and good running plays by Bill Davis when he was in. But 2 reception touchdowns from running backs.
And he puts through
I'll be honest with you all. I never would have expected this game to be this high scoring. I expected it for us, not for them. They are earning our respect very quickly. Like, they came into Purdue, and they are not afraid of the number 4 team in the nation. I can tell you that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
They could care less what that ranking says.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights.
We can't get through. It doesn't matter if we blitz, we don't blitz. It doesn't matter.
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum,
We can't get pressure.
Somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort.
I was really hoping that quarterback would have held on to that. I'm going to blitz him again.
Caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed
I'm supposed to do
blockers,
coverage here.
Use his athleticism,
Well,
use his speed,
okay.
get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box
Pick
defenders
that.
you're going to find.
There it is. Paxson. Come on.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel.
Told you there would be
You've got an extra
interceptions.
DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks,
I feel like I'm
you've got
about to
be
lose
so
my
good
voice for some
and
reason.
precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come
I'm
away
going
with
to put a
it.
cough drop in. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. What a play. I tell you, we knew it was going to happen a couple times today. We need Justin Marshall back in. And he's not. So maybe the wear and tear didn't change at all.
They'll ride Davis here.
The wear and tear just gets frustrating in this game because in real life, like, running backs get so much workload these days. Like, and Justin Marshall misses the end of every game. Like, in real life, that would never happen.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
That's a great read. Are you kidding me? Ryan Brown. Okay, we got a minute 55 left in the first half. Plenty of time. Justin Marshall's still out.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long.
It changes everything. Like, literally, our whole offense runs through Marshall.
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
I tried. Needed a second more time.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the
Justin
chains
Marshall's
after
still
that
out.
incompletion. On third down, he drops
Asamoah.
the throw.
I don't know what I saw in the defense there. I thought he was open. He wasn't. And what a play by 45. He got beat for a touchdown earlier. Makes a big-time play there.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together.
You talk about how to kill momentum before the half.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle.
There's a hit. Can we get pressure? What happened to our pass rush? What happened?
Second down, he'll throw it.
We are getting manhandled on the defensive line.
They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds.
We look lost out here.
Well, the defense did a
Not
nice
just
job taking
Steven,
everything away down
our
the
entire
field,
defensive
but
line.
Once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Who's going to make a play? That's my question. We already had Paxton make a play. He can't do it all.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Can't get it to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Steps away to find some room.
How does he hold on to that? He got a hit stick right on the ball, and it didn't even bother him. If that's us, we fumble. Okay, Purdue, wake up. Look at the stadium pulse. 28 seconds left. What are they doing? There it is. Got his world rocked. Finally, but where is our fence?
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the
Third and 8, 21 seconds left. I'm running the same play.
Got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On third and long, he has to.
We got pressure finally.
And that one was way too far for anybody to catch.
Let's block it.
Now
And we have 17 seconds left, 2 timeouts. That's all our team needs. And home field advantage, they made it.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Was it Penn State last week who kept missing the field goals? I think it was.
Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board.
We're not running it, coach.
Nice job.
Well, we're the coach, but our game plan, that's Jerry, I guess.
Inside 30 seconds to
Where
play
is
in the
Justin
half. We'll see
Marshall?
how
I know he
aggressive
didn't get
they are on
hurt.
this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
One more play. I'm going to call a timeout right now. And I know a lot of times these one more plays don't work out. Let's try it. If it's a touchdown to the other team, well, yeah, it'd be unfortunate, but why not try it?
And time is running short. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception.
I'll see you in the second half.
How we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
We forget about the end of the first half. We forget about our defense for most of that half. And we need Justin Marshall. It's as simple as that. Our offense requires Justin Marshall. It's what our entire offense runs through. Without him, our team gets lost. And he's still out. We better check the injury report. I don't think he got injured. The wear and tear makes no sense in this game. It is so frustrating. We're gonna have to turn it down even more.
This offense
makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, he took some big hits, but those of you that watch football, you know that running backs, that would not take them out of the game.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches.
They're so tough.
Offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack.
Look at Smith.
And I get ball for
Breaks into the open. The spin. Still We've seen this from this sophomore.
That's what we do.
After he makes the grab. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
Don't get me wrong, Bill Davis is still good. He just doesn't have the speed.
No more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Nope.
Pass rush coming
Triple coverage on the inside.
Get him at the 32.
Not another injury, our first injury. Oh, he'll be fine. Back spasms.
You got to give this
He can play
defense
through
so
it.
much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there.
3rd and 17. We're in field goal range, though. Don't be a hero.
The chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
What happened to not be a hero?
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the 1st down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle. No big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
Well, it's kind of like a punt. We were in field goal range.
The Spartans
1 yard line.
back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And the Spartans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking to throw on 1st down.
They threw? They did what?
That's what I'm talking
Excuse
about.
me?
Close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it.
I dare you to throw again.
Your pads,
Dare you.
And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
What was our outside linebacker doing?
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable
He's
ground.
right there.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
This team today does not look like the same team we've seen all year. This is nuts. Did you all see our edge rusher there? I think that was our middle linebacker, actually. One of the best players in our defense. Just completely choose not to tackle the running back.
It's Collier. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
I don't even know what to say.
Man down on the
I am
plays, the
shocked.
officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Listen, I played terrible at the quarterback position today. It's just as simple as that. This is one of my worst games of this dynasty. 3 interceptions. That last one should have never been thrown ever. Off the back foot. Pick it. Good throw. He almost caught that. We've got to man up against him. I feel like that's the only way. Man up, pressure him. That's how we got the interception earlier.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That is the best blocking I've ever seen.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again.
He made the play that time. Number 20, Berglund. I cannot believe he missed that play earlier. I never would have predicted that. He read it. He was there. And wow.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off the play fake.
Pickett.
Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell.
That looked like it went through our players' hands.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He's right there. That was great man coverage. You just couldn't get the ball. Look.
Offense threatening. 1st and 10 from the 31.
That was great coverage. He's right there.
Handoff from the gun. There he goes.
Okay, Michigan State is putting on a masterclass of offense right now. They have our team so rattled right now. We're the best defense.
You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team.
Nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw that. Nobody saw me go for a hit stick there instead of a normal sack.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's a draw.
There we go. I read that perfect.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating?
Who's going to make a play? 3rd and 13. Get a pick.
Strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Nobody's on him. We should have had 2 people in that zone. We had the play to stop that. Look at the coverage we're in. Cover 3 Sky. Our middle linebacker is supposed to be sitting right there. He was dancing way back there.
For the offense, I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Drill him. Yes. Oh, boy. That was close.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill.
All you can do is shake your head. It's just like, what is happening?
They shut down that option.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the
what is happening is their offensive line is manhandling the best defensive line in football.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive. So at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone.
What's really important to point out is I have tried everything on defense. Every type of play calling. I've tried to blitz them. I'm running stunts, twists, all of it. None of it has worked. None. Because our players are not executing at all.
It's almost inexplicable.
And it starts with the defensive line.
To Georgia. Week in and week out in the
Justin
SEC,
Marshall better be back. Jerry, get on over there to the sideline and get Justin Marshall in the game. Or our season could be over.
For a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short. So
turning it on.
Beautiful. If that's Justin Marshall, it's a touchdown. Nobody's catching him. I mean, you could just go ahead and call it.
But this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
Look at this offensive line. Another one that would have been a touchdown with Justin. Like,
sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think
this offensive line is nuts.
They get a little fired up right here. I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back to back. And all of a sudden,
that's exactly what the coach said, or the commentator. We need a play to wake our team up, and we had those already. Great rushing.
It just needs to start with one spark.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Davis right up the field.
Changing the route.
I'm going to send, it gets rid of the entire play concept, but trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Bill Davis. What a hot route. What a play call. Change to quad trips on the right, knowing that they can't guard everything in that coverage. They were double teaming the outside. Bill Davis is going to be wide open no matter what. He's not the fastest player speed-wise, but he's a good short route runner. That's all he needed. And he does have platinum shift. He just doesn't have the fastest acceleration or speed. But filling in for the Heisman, Justin Marshall, and he's doing a great job. He'd be the starter on any other team. But like, Justin Marshall is injured right now, clearly. He's not, but he is. I don't know what happened to him, but clearly the wear and tear adjustments we did nothing.
And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
I'm not convinced those wear and tear sliders do anything, because we tried in the Road to Glory series to do that as well.
To the 25-yard line.
Play defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of
What is our
room, and he
team
gets it
doing?
to the 39-yard line.
I've never
I love this type of play
seen this team play this bad. Even in year one, when we first took over, this is just wild.
Before the defense even knows what happened.
Good play.
It's Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man.
Listen, you can get mad at the quarterback all you want to, but at the end of the day, our team's responded. Our defense is not.
And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football.
Somebody's got to make a play. We got to hold them to a field goal and win the game.
Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
I'm just shocked at the way we knew they had a good passing offense. We saw that in the Big Ten standings, right? But like, didn't know that they were going to make these many big plays. We've had some good coverage at times, but not good enough.
It'll be second down as we
Come on, team, you got this. You're better than this.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd.
3rd and 1. If I'm them, I'm doing a QB sneak.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
We got him! Yes! What a play!
Pick up the first down.
The second time ever we've ever stopped a QB sneak.
Comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Home field advantage, baby! The Boilermakers blocked that one. He almost missed one earlier. I would have missed that by a mile on the road. Like, that was a good kick. Mine would have been in the stands. And I don't mean the stands behind. I mean the stands to the right. You're like, we know, Ryan.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field.
Where in the world is Heisman running back Justin Marshall?
Now they have to execute if they want to snatch this thing. Oh, he's
Good thing Bill Davis is playing good, but again, that's a touchdown. Right? Like 3 plays we've had as Bill Davis that would have been touchdowns.
Here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now,
that's what's frustrating.
Is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn.
Head coach Ryan Gamer just decided to take the ball out of the quarterback's hands. I mean, it's as simple as that. We are not giving Ryan Brown the ball besides handing it off. Put the ball in the hands of the best offensive line in football and the best backup running back you can imagine. Oh my. He is dominating right now. 2 touchdowns, 119 yards. He's a backup. He's 90 overall.
2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter. They become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Look at this offensive line going. Look at Bill Davis fight.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And if they want to take the lead,
you're seeing a very different offense today. Like, you never see me run it this much.
Gets the back moving.
You all know I love to throw, but I threw 3 interceptions, careless interceptions at that.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven
that's a touchdown.
Today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone.
Yes!
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Bill Davis, player of the game, player of the week.
As the game goes on, here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed, and that touchdown gives his team the lead.
It is a good thing we picked up Bill Davis in the transfer portal. We knew we had Justin Marshall. We knew we had the talent to win Heisman. But if we didn't pick up Bill Davis, imagine how many games we would have lost this year. Bill Davis has been the difference maker late games.
Try the point after.
Now, I will say they almost blocked that. I will say that Ryan went over and talked to Jerry on the sideline to discuss the quarterback situation. And, you know, Ryan was just up front with our quarterback coach, Jerry. And he said, is Ryan Brown ready for the rest of this game? Or we go with Chuba? And Jerry said, Ryan Brown is fine. He said he's a bit rattled. He's made mistakes, but he's made plenty of mistakes and he locks it in. So quarterback coach says go with Ryan Brown. So we're going to go with him. Simple as that.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
28-24. The best part about this is it's a 4-point game. But I tell you, Michigan State is amazing. I mean, this team is stacked offensively. Like, this is one of the best offenses we played minus Ohio State. But oh boy, they are high power and fast, offensive front, dominating.
To get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
That's holding. Are you kidding me? I'm glad he dropped it. That is the most blatant holding I've ever seen.
Well, quarterback had exactly
like, come on now. I understand let him play, but
in the middle of the field, you thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch. Not so
he held me
it's a mental
big
error
time.
by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down.
There's pressure. Yes.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's what we do.
And this offense has done such a
Boiler up.
protecting their
Demarius Brown, the transfer, dominating.
That's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
We've only had 3 sacks in 2 weeks. That's embarrassing from the best pass rush in college football.
Just needs a crack to get a return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes
I don't know what Justin Marshall's been doing today. I don't know if he just decided, well, I'm not playing today or what, but
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep
exactly
at it here on this drive.
exactly what the commentator said.
I'm changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more.
You can try, but you're not going to stop us.
I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Bill Davis is on fire. I mean, stepping up to the big stage, down by 10 points, and just leads his team back to the game with the struggling quarterback. But this offensive front, are you kidding me?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Hold on to the
Nice to have
football.
a guy that you can depend on. Like this offense
Ball
is built
carrier
around
conservative.
him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
They know what we're doing, and they still can't stop it. That is how good our line is. They are trying to stop the inside zone, and they can't stop it. You can't stop Bill Davis. 166 yards.
Bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in. They're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not
Now,
gonna throw the football in this situation.
just a great read
Time to
and a
be
great
more
run.
physical and get this big stop.
Quick timeout.
I am just running every single play. We are an inside zone offense. That's all we run. We don't have any other fancy run plays, though. But inside zones are great. You can bounce them outside if it's open. It's way better than anything else. No, Mahoney's out. Please hope he's
Looks as
fine.
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on.
I mean, just blocking perfection. Offensive line putting on a clinic. I told you all before this game we can run all over their line and linebackers. I knew that going into it.
It looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, I was upset Justin Marshall's been out, but you know what? We found another Heisman player. Too bad there's only 2 games left.
Go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
You know, it is a good thing that Justin Marshall had that reception touchdown because he might lose the Heisman if he didn't have
They'll
that.
try to add another to their lead.
But can somebody please explain to me how the wear and tear slider does not work? No wonder when I told you I saw the realistic ones that were like even way better, that look like they were way less fatigue, and I see why now.
It feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
This team is built tough. It's just as simple as that. This team is built tough. We faced a lot of adversity over these last 3 weeks. Ohio State took us down barely, won by a Hail Mary last week. And this week, down 10 in the 4th quarter, came back so far. We're still leading. Good hit there by Steven on the quarterback. But yeah, it's just good football teams find a way to win. And that's what this team has done all year, minus Ohio State. We almost found a way to win there, though. But that was a different breed of an offensive line. Like, we faced good offensive lines, but that line was unstoppable. And their receivers, that team was unstoppable. Michigan State's been unstoppable too, but good thing our offense is on.
10-yard gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time.
Our team has showed so much heart today. We fought. Our defense has not played the way they should. Our defense has had one of the worst games of the year. We're no longer going to be one of the best defenses after this. This is just a rough game, but it's not about the mistakes you make. It's how you respond. Our defense had that huge stop earlier. They missed the field goal, and then we just dominated on offense. Bill Davis and this offensive line. Offensive line gets MVP. But Bill Davis, I mean, right up there with him. Bill Davis is going to win the Player of the Week, but, I mean, this offensive line, it's just easy for him.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open
They are
man.
making like the hardest position in football look easy. Like offensive line is insanely difficult, and they're just executing it to perfection. It's amazing. I love it. This is the line we built.
The drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
To the air on first down. With the
And
catch,
hey,
it's Collier.
what about me realizing I'm terrible at quarterback today? Let's not throw it anymore. And we didn't. We didn't call one more pass play.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got out of trouble and throw.
He should have just ran that, honestly.
Catch in the middle, it's Frazier.
It's not over, though.
Made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Unleashes
Pick that.
one deep. Falls in
Good try.
complete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Finally.
Nowhere close on that one.
I think that's the first time Owen has hit the quarterback today. I don't think Owen has put pressure on him
And
today.
the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
So close
This
to
game
that
is
end
not
zone, he
over.
could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
Man, really good job by this
Come on.
defense staying positive. They gave
One
up
more.
a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat.
I ran the
in this
QB
one.
spy,
Third
and
goal.
he was going to run.
Threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I'm going to run the spy again.
You have to understand at
Could be the
home,
final play of the
it's really
game.
hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive.
I kick a field
So
goal
many
here all
first
day, every
downs.
day. You need 2 scores
Got right
anyways.
down to the
I don't know why you
doorstep.
win it.
Fourth down.
And
Berglund, get down, get down.
in the end zone.
Yes.
The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Berglund made such a big mistake earlier in this game when they were on the 1-yard line, missing a tackle for a safety. Came in with the interception to seal the deal. He's had a rough game.
Defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
It's
Well, and
not
you know,
about the
Mr.
mistakes you
Quarterback,
make.
defense
It's
wins
how you respond.
championships. And how do you seal a game?
This
The
team is built
defense
tough.
coming
A
up
spy
with a
just
big
sitting in the
moment.
middle.
Yes, obvious passing situation. You
We
know they're
can't
gonna
nil
throw it.
because,
The big
well,
INT,
the yard line.
And that might seal their fate.
The
Okay,
Boilermakers
Justin
backed up
Marshall
deep
said
in their
not
own
injured.
end, trying
He's
to
injured.
Create a little space on first down.
But Bill Davis has had a game. That's game, everybody. Purdue has done it. We were down 10, came back and won by 11. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? An incredible football game. Come on.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Exactly. This team is special. Michigan State earned so much respect today. That was a phenomenal football team. What a fight. They almost upset the number 4 team in the nation, but This Boilermakers fan base was fired up. They were not fired up at the end of the first half. They got fired up in the fourth, though. Game changing. We scored 14 points that held them to 0 in the fourth quarter. Our defense finally stepped it up, and our offense, led by our offensive line and Bill Davis, dominated. We stopped throwing the football, ran over their weakness, which is stopping the run, and we dominated. They have one of the worst pass rush defenses in the Big Ten, and we showed that today. Oh boy, did we. 418 total offense. They had 431. We had 274 rushing yards on 32 rushes. They had 20 for 91. But their offensive passing game was amazing. They threw for over 304 yards on us. 340. That's embarrassing for our defense. Passing yards, we had 144. We also threw 3 interceptions. Ryan Brown might lose his job before the end of the year. We have one more game left against Indiana, the regular season finale. And I don't know. I am going back to the drawing board and really deciding if Ryan Brown is the quarterback for this team. I know he's been it all year. I don't think we can make a change this late for the senior. But I mean, that was terrible. And yes, I made a lot of the poor decisions. Well, I guess I made all the poor decisions. No, my players have free will. Everybody, you think I'm hitting the buttons? No, no, no. No, I don't hit the buttons. When I hit the wrong buttons. No. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes today. Simple as that. 6 for 13 for our quarterback, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That is a rough game. But Bill Davis, 22 for 206, 2 touchdowns. Justin Marshall was good when he was in, 7 for 67. The problem was he wasn't in. Good news for the Heisman watch is that he did score 1 touchdown. So he had over 100 yards and 1 touchdown receiving. So I don't know if it's enough. What is his wear and tear? Like, why is he not in the game? So we found out that the wear and tear settings didn't do a thing, right? They didn't do a thing. So I don't really know if we need to just increase the amount players recover in between weeks or in between quarters, I don't know. I do know that our offensive line or our defensive line played terrible. 1 sack. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing from the best pass rush. We had 2 interceptions, Paxton and Berglund, to win the game. But that is truly a rough game for our defensive line. And I tried everything to get pressure, and their offensive line just held tough. So I'm going to go through the highlights, take some screenshots, and don't go away. We got recruiting. We're going to take a look at the weekly advance and see where we're ranked next week going into the regular season finale. So yeah, what a win. I can tell you one thing. These games have been so stressful lately. Like, my heart rate gets up there. I don't have my watch on that tracks it, but that'd be a cool thing maybe to do. Probably not cool, right? I don't want to know, to be honest. Heart rate, blood pressure. Oh boy, I don't know if you all were stressed. Yeah, you all were probably stressed. 3 interceptions. Like, I literally ran full speed back and tossed it up with Ryan Brown. He's a pocket passer. He's a pocket passer. I'm playing like he's Ryan Gamer for the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, Ryan Gamer for the Seahawks can make those throw in the Madden series on the channel. Ryan Brown cannot. Completely different players. I mean, you all were probably just like, what are you doing, Ryan? Have you ever played the game before? I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question. It wouldn't be a gamer ability video without me throwing 1 pick, but I mean, 2 picks, 3 picks? 2 picks, fine. 3 picks, no, that's crossing the line, right? Ryan Brown almost lost us the game, but Bill Davis and this incredible offensive line brought us back into it. That's player of the week right there. That's just phenomenal. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Bill Davis said, I'm going to win. Yeah, wear and tear might be low for Justin Marshall. Actually, speaking of that, before we go into recruiting, can we look at that? How do we look at the wear and tear of the players? Do we go to team and roster? Is this how we look at wear and tear? Let's go to roster, running back. Justin Marshall. His season health is out. His season health is all the way down. Like, all the way down. Which means he can't play anymore, I think is what that means. I don't think that recovers. You can't make this stuff up. It's all the way empty. You have to be kidding me. Look at our running backs, though. Look at the future. This running back team is stacked, and we have a freshman who's 77 and a freshman who's 75. They're not the fastest players, but they're going to be fine. But what happens when their season stamina runs out? Does that mean they can't play? Right? Does that mean they can't play? Where is the... Okay, let's go to the sliders again, league settings. And let's go to wear and tear. Because clearly these wear and tear settings were not any better. Is it week-to-week recovery? Or does it not even matter? Or maybe in-game? Let's move in-game healing reserve to like 75. Week-to-week recovery to 80. 70 did nothing. Halftime recovery to 75. Between quarter recovery to 70. And yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference though. I really don't. Wow. I don't think it makes a difference. I really don't. I think if your season wear and tear is out, I think you're basically done. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. But it's time for recruiting. And I'm wore out, so I don't think recruiting is going to be very long today. We already have a very good recruiting class. I tell you, these episodes, these last 3 have wore me out. We lost Mac Radway, unfortunately, to Michigan State. How do you feel now? Right? He was looking pretty good during that game, you know, smiling, fired up, like, oh yeah, that's why I chose Michigan State. And then Purdue won. Wait, I didn't even look at it. We can't look yet. We haven't advanced the week. So let's go ahead and remove him from the list. We don't know where we're ranked. We locked in Clarence Osborne. Love that. So Quinn Tobias, we're doing good here. Nothing really to change there. And our recruiting class is basically done. We looked at all the hidden 4 stars. And that's a great hard sell. You love to see it. Might as well lock them in, right? Rico Monty, welcome to Purdue. Might as well max out. I mean, he's going to choose Purdue anyways. Okay, James Rashid, another great hard sell. We're already hard selling. But Michigan, isn't this the one we predicted? I think this is the one we took the risk on, and it worked, but Michigan is still number 1. They have the pipeline, so they're probably going to lock them in. Nathan Edian, and we don't really have enough interest unlocked yet, but we're still number 1. Tyree Wimper, tight end, physical route runner, and yeah, we're number 1 over Washington now, so we moved up big time. We have 2 interests, but they're not very good. Let's just keep sending the house. Bradley, an athlete backfield threat, number 1. Auburn, number 2. Don't need to change a thing. Garrison Richmond, number 1 over Michigan now. A physical route running receiver who's 6'4" and 86 speed, could be a tight end is what we're looking for. And almost have, if we get 1 more interest, we're good. Braden Hollings, this was the 3-star gadget receiver gem we found. He could be a future really good receiver. I mean, he's got all the stats that look good. The problem is this. We just added him. We are in 4th, but oh, he's got plenty of time to decide. We're good. Oscar Daniels, this is 87-90 speed. I don't know why I was so fired up. Well, we only spent 15. I'm going to keep it at that. Jeff Paul, let's actually scout. Scout. Not great. Yeah, not great. I don't love what I see. If he was a gem, I'd say yes. 84 speed, no. I guess some of these are just kept on the list because we were looking at. No. No. And no. Okay. That was easy. Well, I guess with this one, 90 acceleration, 87 speed. I mean, maybe scout one more time just to see. Throw power of 88? What? Is he a quarterback too? 87 speed, 90 acceleration. Gadget. He's a gadget player. Is he a quarterback? Like, could he be a good quarterback? Like, I am actually very interested in this recruit now. I'm going to send the house on him. Because why not? I am very curious. But what if his throw power is like 88 and then his accuracy is like 50? I am very interested. If we get a quarterback who has 87 speed and 90 acceleration, I know he's a wide receiver. We could change him. Yeah, why not? We have 300 hours. I really don't think we need them. I think we've already looked at everybody. We've looked at the forgotten 4-stars already. We could try to find more, maybe. We have to find anybody who's open and who's not a deal breaker. Not looking good. I think we've already looked at all of them. There's one. We already have them on our list. The one's on there. I really doubt we're going to find anybody, but you never know. There's a cornerback. I think your boy, we already had on the list, but there's probably a reason we took him off, but let's add him on there. I don't think we're going to get him anyways, but we have extra hours. Why not? Trying to think if there's any other like locations or receivers where you can find some sleepers. So that's going to be it. Your boy, we moved him off. No, we didn't even scout him. Okay. All right. We didn't even scout him. Send the house. Ray, your boy, a cornerback Philip. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. I don't think we can win against a 5-star pipeline USC, but we're going to try. So 215 hours, but we don't really, this is a good problem to have. We don't really have another position, defensive tackle. Maybe find some sleepers here. So basically we want to go to best available. Let's just go to top prospects. And let's go to stage. Well, that's really not the best way to do it. Maybe interest? 3-star? I mean, I at this point, that's probably all we're going to get. We can look at 4-stars and see if maybe we missed anybody, but we just looked at all of them, so I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, so it's going to be only 3-stars. So now at 3-stars, I'm going to sort it by rank. And yeah, Deshaun, add him to the list. Add Hill to the list as well. And then let's add an edge rusher as well. Jason Bollinger, speed rusher who's 6'5". What? 6'6", pure power? Yes. Okay, that was easy. Let's just go ahead and scout. Okay, that's really good. 88 strength for a 3-star. We kind of want to get this down to... Wow, that is a really good recruit right there. Okay, so move him up. And move him up as well. So that's the 6'6" guy. Very interested in this speed rusher, though. 79 speed. Has roller coaster as well. He's 6'5". You have my attention. Okay, those are the ones I'm going for then. 6'3", 304 pounds. That is a big man. Do you imagine somebody that big in high school? Keep in mind, these are high school recruits. Like, let that sink in. Could you imagine going against somebody who is that big? Okay, the 71. We definitely want the 79 speed one. I didn't mean to scout again. We just wasted those hours. Are you kidding me? That was an accident. I was going to add 5 to each. That's okay. A wrong button in the menus now. This is just one of those weeks we leave in the past. You know, we won. That's what matters. What about top classes now? We are number 6 in the nation. Deserved. 9 total, 3 5-stars, 6 4-star. Georgia has 3 5-star and 21 4-star. Must be nice to be the Georgia Bulldogs. Must be nice to be Ohio State. 3 5-star and 14 4-star. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what do they do? Do they actually send them houses? Is that what they do? Like, we send house, we just send Jerry. They send houses and Lamborghinis. And that's how they get them all. Time for the weekly advance to see where we stack up in the final week. We're 4 in the nation this week. We play Indiana in a rivalry game to close out the year. But oh boy, what a game that was. A stressful game at that, I tell you. I got nothing left in the tank. Quinn Tobias, love that, from Jacksonville. That's huge. Locked in Rico Monty. Let's go. So 2 other recruits to add to our top 6 draft class. Anybody transferring? Oh, our quarterback of the future is transferring next year, everybody. That's good. Chuba's transferring. Our quarterback of the future, who's tired of sitting on the bench, does he not know he's going to start next year? Like, come on now. Even if we play him now, it's too late. Yes, Bill Davis, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. He's going to be national as well. He better. What? Who beat him out for National Offensive Player of the Week? Here we go. Huge rivalry game to close out the year. An Indiana team who struggled. They have a 6-5 record, and they are 3-5 in the conference. Purdue is still ranked number 4, 10-1 and 7-1 in the conference. You all know how huge this game is? This Purdue team, if we win, we not only lock in our spot in the conference championship game, we lock in our spot probably in the top 4 for the playoffs. But you know what? We could pull an Alabama like last year in this game. Remember, Alabama, they lost their conference championship, and they didn't make the conference championship and got rewarded for it and got a bye. We made the conference championship, lost it, and Alabama took our spot. They didn't have a championship game. You're not supposed to be penalized for making the championship game and losing, because then you'd rather just not make it. So we want to win a Big Ten though, so we want to make it, but it's one of those things, like it's frustrating. That part is frustrating. Didn't we lose the Big Ten championship last year? I might be thinking about the College Football Road to Glory series. I might be thinking about Road to Glory where that happened, where Alabama took Kentucky's spot. That's what I'm talking about. You're like, Ryan, what are you talking about? It was the Road to Glory series. For Ryan Gamer as the quarterback for Kentucky, we were the 4th seed. We lost the conference championship game, and Alabama took our spot when they were in the SEC championship. So, yeah, LSU, I think, beat us, and LSU didn't make the playoffs, I don't think. So Alabama got rewarded for not making the championship game. We got punished for making it and losing, which is wild. It should never be the case. But, I mean, in real life, we saw that wild things happen. That's for sure. But, yeah, next up, Indiana-Purdue. Let's see how Indiana's looking. They're having a really bad year. You know, Curt Cignetti is clearly not in this video game, right? This Indiana team does not have Curt Cignetti. I don't think he made the cut for this video game. Clearly, he decided not to be in there, because if he is in here, they would be 99 overall. Is he not in the game? Is there a way to look at other coaches? I don't know if you can. I really don't know. Can you look at other teams' coaches? If you can, I have no clue how to do it. Coach stats, maybe? But we'd have to go through. Oh, here we go. It'd be easy. Just go to the Big Ten. He is in the game. What? What is going on over there? What have they done to Curt Cignetti? I mean, he would be furious. This team should be stacked to the max. He did the Ryan Gamer rebuild in real life. Yeah, that's what we were calling it, the Ryan Gamer rebuild, because we did it for Purdue 2 years to rebuild a team that was in last place. Well, Curt Cignetti did that in real life in 2 years. We did it in the game. We did the Curt Cignetti challenge before Curt Cignetti did it. It's kind of cool how that worked out. But what in the world is going on here? That is wild. We started this dynasty before the updated roster, but Indiana was still stacked at the beginning of the year. But clearly they didn't have the full roster updates, and yeah. But next up, regular season finale, week 13, 2027. Purdue rivalry game at home to close out the year against Indiana. Then we have the conference championship, hopefully, and then, of course, the playoffs. So this series has been awesome. Thank you all so much for all the support. If you got some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. And leave some hype in the comments for that comeback. I know it was looking rocky. You all were probably really frustrated with me. but we fought and we won. We never gave up hope, and that's what we do. I'll see you next time, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.